This is Ananya and Rishika. That's Manvita, Pravita and Janvi. A person dies due to unclosed manhole and only 3% of them survive. This is Team Mantis, presenting manhole detection and groundwater conservation system. This point to an underground utility water piping system usually found in sidewalks or streets to inspect, repair or clean the infrastructure. Deaths caused due to open manholes. Bureau of Crime. Gujarat reported the maximum amounts of deaths among states. Gujarat has accounted for 30% of the national deaths. However, it may be noted that this data is based on the information received by the Commission through SMS, social media, and this data actually may vary. One of the main reasons of a manhole is that it causes water logging. It causes blockages from slip, garbage, or debris restrict water flow. Heavy rainfall can exceed the drainage system's capacity, which causes water logging. Damaged drains or sewer lines obstruct water movement. 360 manhole covers that have been recorded in the past 7 years, which causes a very big issue. The manhole system is an Arduino-based prototype that works on real-time sensor inputs. So this manhole consists of 2 sensors that work hand in hand to open and close the manhole. This is the basic workflow of our model. So first, when there is a drop of moisture or rain on the rain sensor, the manhole opens, and when there is motion, the manhole closes. And in case of neither, the manhole remains closed. There are 5 major components in our project. First is the Arduino. It's the central controller of our project, and it controls all the sensors. It detects the rain and sends the signal to the Arduino. Then we have the ultrasonic sensor, which detects the motion of an animal or a pedestrian walking by. And then we have the servo motor, which rotates the manhole open or closed between 0 to 90 degrees. And we have a power supply, but here we're using a power bank, and in real time diagram of that project.
Applications of Mantis in real life scenarios. In smart cities, open manholes can cause accidents and traffic disruptions, leading to severe threats. Mantis supports intelligent urban infrastructure through automated manhole management. It also integrates with IoT systems to support and ensure proper management of manholes. In the case of highways and roads, open manholes, heavy rainfall. Mantis prevents accidents during heavy rainfall. In many cities like Bangalore and Hyderabad, whenever rain occurs, it leads to the flooding of roads nearby. This can also lead to traffic disruption. Mantis can help in this scenario because the manhole cover of Mantis opens during the cases of heavy rainfall, preventing flooding due to overflowing of manholes. It can also simultaneously close corporations. They rely on slow and costly manual inspections, especially during floods. Mantis automates manual inspection, reducing the need for emergency requirement funds and reducing maintenance costs. In flood-prone areas, hidden open manholes threaten people and vehicles to allow efficient management of storm water. It closes immediately if motion of pedestrians is detected nearby. This can be helpful to municipal corporations as it can prevent flooding in nearby areas. This rainwater can be stored in the form of groundwater. Later, municipal corporations and leading to delays in penalties. This can also lead to the industries facing legal lawsuits. Mantis can prevent all of this by protecting workers near drainage systems where open manholes are copies of real cases to explain how Mantis could be useful in this scenario. As you can see, in Kolkata, on June 2015, a 13-year-old boy was swept into a flood-ridden open manhole in Kolkata. His body was discovered after days. This issue highlights the importance of proper management of manholes, especially during monsoons. So, how could manholes help in this scenario? The manhole would remain closed whenever people are nearby. Even during rainfall, motion detection would help keep the manhole lid closed and prioritize public safety by closing the lid if someone approached. The next case I would like to talk about is in Hyderabad, flooding and stormwater drain linked to a manhole. This incident showed the need for smarter drainage systems. With the help of mattress, the manhole lid would remain closed, and especially during heavy rainfalls, it could be that the manhole wasn't seen due to
Exist in the world. So let me tell you how Mantis is different from other systems. IoT-based manhole monitoring systems use sensors to detect manholes and monitor them. It uses internet connectivity, while our system does not use internet connectivity, making it energy efficient, and also uses sensors monitoring systems use identification tags to assign them to manholes. So workers can use them, scan them, and access inspection. Works automatically without manual inspection, making it easier to implement. CCTV-based detection systems use cameras and AI to discover or detect open manholes. They send these to respective authorities, so we can detect them and make them work. But they may not work well in poor weather conditions, making it not as sustainable. The question is that most existing manhole systems either detect or analyze the data when manholes are open and sends them to respective authorities. It does not help in preventing accidents or detecting hazards, while our system uses Arduino and basic sensors to automatically solve this problem.
Advantages of our model. First, we come to public safety. Our model detects open and damaged manholes, and it provides people safety when they are walking nearby. It also enhances the machine by using real-time alerts, and it is also very cost-effective and scalable, easy to maintain and all. But we'll be able to improve them in the future. Our model works really good during weather atmospheres, but considering rain, mud or debris, the sensor accuracy might be a little low. But we could improve it by using industrial grade components, and it also requires a good power source for which we could use battery operated or also solar power if the budget is really low. And so communities will also be informed, upon which they could make it very easy to reduce incidents. Coming to future enhancements. AI-powered vision for very good hazard detection and perceives to where it is there. GPS integration to show exactly where an incident is placed and to detect them based on range such as high case, medium or low, through which they could be solved depending on that. All these devices could be connected to a cloud database and given a maintenance app through which municipal corporations could be reviewing them. Solar power operation works really effective during power shortages, and it will be closed when there's a power shortage. Action is going to be a problem, but preventing it is what Mantis does. It uses cost-effective, less components, and it is very easy to maintain. We would also be integrating AI, cloud technologies, and public safety, everything in considering in future cases, which could be integrated into smart city.
Water level will be till here, we can't see the manhole. So as soon as the rain sensor detects water, the manhole will open. And simultaneously, if there's movement, the manhole will close, so that nobody falls into it. And if there's no water, the manhole will remain closed. So this is to ensure that many people don't fall inside it and get into accidents. And also because when they're walking at night, they can't really see the manholes. And it will also to prevent flooding.
What if there is a log or some rock which is blocking the mechanism of the lid?
We would connect all of these devices to a cloud database and create a maintenance app through which municipal corporations and the nearby communities will be notified. The communities can also take part in clearing this incident for their own safety, and the municipal corporations can also look into it as soon as they can.
And we can also use closed
sensors in our upcoming models so that small debris can be detected by that in case of no human activity because it's everyday.
Why don't we have a manhole with just some grills or some ports so we can use the water, we'll not cause any sedimentation, and also we don't need any other electronics installed.
But then if there's a grill, then there'll still be flooding.
Also,
Because all the water is not going inside.
also the debris
It's
will
only
go
preventing the accidents, but the water is still there.
The debris would clog the grill. They wouldn't be efficient.
And it would be hard for the municipal corporations to clean up the debris every single time there's a huge pollution.
Not only that, also the debris would be collected in the collection tank for the rainwater. That would lead to toxins being accumulated in the collected water.
Do you expect to harvest water from a manhole?
Yes.
Yes.
We are consuming the water in another tank. You can see to the left. We are going to have
So
clean water.
is there any sort of purification going in there?
Yeah.
In a hypothetical situation where it's raining very hard, something comes and blocks the motion. So does that mean the thing will remain closed the whole time?
Right
As if you
now
have
we don't
motion.
have many sensors here, but in our future models we're going to use sensor fusion.
Okay.
So there's going to be multiple. Even if one gets damaged, the other can.
Any other doubts?